Something disastrous obviously happened here. Bits of plywood and mortar lie all around. Windows are knocked out, doors boarded up, and some of the walls are gone entirely. You wouldn't think anyone would still live here. But guess again.
I don't know what he is. No one does.
Kind of mysterious. I don't really want my kids around him. I think it's kind of creepy. I won't let them go outside because he lives near us.
You know, he kind of creeps me out, and recently I feel like I've been losing a lot of my stuff. Like, I think he's stealing it, and, you know, he's been creeping around a lot of kids around the neighborhood, and no one really likes him, you know? No one really likes him.
Especially at night, and even during the day, it's really unsettling. Like, you have to draw your shades. And
the Rhino Man is weird.
He must be a mutant or something. Maybe.
I think he's really creepy.
I don't think he's a very good person to be in this community. I think he should leave.
Someone does live in this shabby, old, broken-down excuse for a shelter. In fact, he's remained hidden inside for 37 years. This is Edward Laban, also known to the locals as the Rhinocerous Man, due to his rather unfortunate condition.
Well, it's not really that bad. I mean, you get used to it after a while. I mean, oh sure, it's difficult at first, particularly in the beginning. I mean, well, let's face it, it's kind of hard remembering not to go outside, and, you know, although they remind you, the neighbors remind you sometimes, neighbors' kids, you know. I guess once you start realizing how badly you scare them, it's just, you know, you get used to it.
Well, you must go outside sometimes. I mean, you haven't starved to death, obviously.
No, I don't really need to go outside. I mean, you know, it's not really anything for me out there anymore. I mean, I kind of dig through the basement sometimes. I find some old mushrooms, there's roots down there, there's insects, you know, things that keep you sustained. It's not like you have to go outside to survive. I mean, there's water, you know, I mean, it kind of leaks through the old pipe systems down there. When it rains, you know, it collects. I mean, it doesn't taste that bad. I mean, it's okay. It's better than, you know, not drinking anything.
So does it bother you that people call you the Rhinocerous Man?
No, I mean, it doesn't really bother me if people call me the Rhino Man. I mean, obviously, I guess I'd feel a little bad if they said it to my face, but, you know, I know they don't really understand what it's like being here, you know, and actually having a face that looks like a rhino. I mean, I guess when people see me, they get pretty weirded out. It's kind of strange to see some guy walking around with the face of some horrible beast, you know. I mean, who wouldn't stare and laugh and point out how creepy that is? I mean,
how many times have you been to the doctor lately?
Oh, I don't go to the doctor anymore. There's nothing they can do for me. There's no reason for me to go through that anymore. I mean, what's the point? They don't have any way to cure me. What more can they do? I mean, basically, they told me I can't be cured. Yeah, I already knew that. That's a lot of help. Must have been years since I last had to remove my bandages.
So you never take off your bandages? Ever?
Well, why would I take off my bandages? I don't even have a face, remember?
Well, I don't know how to put this, but do you have anyone missing you? I mean, brothers, sisters, parents, grandparents? Does anyone want you back home?
Well, I don't really have much of a home left. I mean, my brother sometimes wants me to go back home, but, well, he says that. He doesn't mean it, though. I mean, if he really meant it, he'd come here and see me, but he probably doesn't want to see me like this, so it's probably just as well I'm here. He does send me pictures sometimes, though. My brother sometimes does send me pictures of him and his fiancée, you know, and all the other folks I haven't seen in a while, you know. Yeah, kind of miss being home, I guess, but, you know, obviously, they probably don't miss me too much. Not like this, anyway. They miss the old me, they don't want to see me now, though, obviously, I mean.
Well, I must say, you're taking this extraordinarily well, considering what the world's done to you.
I kind of messed up this life. Better luck next time, huh? Except there is no next time. There was a time when I was like everybody else, when I was a kid, but that was a long time ago, I guess.
And that is the Rhinocerous Man. Simple, kind-hearted, and quite unlucky. It's a pity he'll probably remain here for the rest of his life.